Hey, happy Sunday, everyone. Sorry, my voice a bit. So I was gonna do this in a couple of days, but I don't have I have a lot of spare time. So I put together a lot of the questions that I'm most commonly asked in regards to surgery, tube, everything basically. Weird ones, standard ones I just get asked a lot. So I thought I'd just lay it all out and just answer everything at once so I can just direct everyone to one video if they have any queries. If you have any questions while I'm making the video or I'm talking, just put them up and I'll answer them too. So first question is how old am I and my stats. I am 31. I'll be 32 in February. My stats are, my highest weight was over 100 kilos. I sort of stopped weighing myself. You kind of do. You guys know the deal. You don't want to know, but you do know at the back of your head that you're big. My surgery, I was 90 kilos when I was first put on the public list for surgery. I was 80 kilos at surgery, and I am, as of yesterday, 56, I think. About 56 kilos now. I'm really short, so I'm like 4'11", 150 centimeters, so very tiny. Sorry, I'm just gonna FYI, like if I'm sniffling a lot, it's because new tube, like new nostril, like it irritates your sinus. You have a constant drippy nose. Yeah, if you're wondering. Yeah. Okay, so first two questions kind of tie into each other. I'm just reading off a screen here. What happened and what's wrong? Basically, the short version is complications from surgery. Now, we don't know if it was caused during the surgery or during recovery, because I was very sick and throwing up very violently, and so on a just operated stomach that could have done some damage. We don't know. We're not entirely sure. We do know that I didn't have any of this before I had the surgery. So yeah, basically what's happened is I can't eat food and it has caused me to be malnourished and therefore be placed on a feeding tube. So that's the long and short of it. All right, so the next question is sleeve or bypass. I had the sleeve gastrectomy done in February of this year, so February 19th. That's 6 months out, yeah, something like that. Yeah, so right, who was my surgeon and where did I get this done? I can't remember. I can find out. I've got the paperwork at home of who my surgeon was. It's public system. Like, you go to the public hospital, you don't remember which doctor treated you. You don't go see really go see the one. It's like I'm part of Gen Surge 3 team, so it's like a team of doctors that look after me, and they all have they have the same patients and they rotate and stuff like that. So I don't usually see the same doctor twice, though. At the moment, I tend to see the same doctor because my case is so complicated. It's too hard to explain and so many notes and tests to go through for like just a random doctor to come look at. So yeah. Oh, I answered that already. How long ago was I sleeved? Pardon me. About 6 months. When did issues start? So I noticed during the recovery period, your essential fluid, puree, graduation up, I noticed that I couldn't get from puree to soft foods. It hurt, and so I didn't want to panic. I didn't want to be one of those people that was like, oh no, something's wrong. I thought, well, everyone's different. I might just take a little longer to heal, So I gave it a couple more weeks, like 2 more weeks, and then I brought this up with my surgeon, and so during the initial recovery phase is when I first noticed. So yeah, and then the issues didn't really start. Like, I didn't start feeling sick, except when I ate. Like the physical feeling physically, like the physical feelings of not being able to eat, I didn't start feeling until really April, except for being dehydrated. When I get dehydrated, you feel that pretty quick, but like just the lack of nutrients and vitamins, I didn't start really feeling till April, May. And I started getting really tired, like sleeping most of the day and like passing out, and like my hairline, you can see like it's receding a bit. My sister cut me a fringe to hide it for me. My hair is falling out like crazy. And just more so because I'm so malnourished. My nails are so weak. I'm surprised I still have eyebrows. I'm lucky I still have eyebrows. I'm glad I still have eyebrows. Yeah. All right. Do I have an issue with liquids, solids, or both? I have an issue with solids and soft foods. Liquids, barium, swallow test, go down a treat. Purees, as long as it's not too chunky, yeah, that's fine. And I can't do mashed potato too heavy. It has to be really like watery. I'm bummed. I love mashed potato. Hi, everyone's waving at me. Hi. Yeah, so it's just solids and soft foods. So anything that really needs chewing. I haven't, like, yeah, you might ask, have I tried it? Yes, I have eaten solid foods. I do test it every now and then. And yes, of course, I give in every now and then and go, yes, I'm going to have a freaking pretzel. But, you know, because I'm human and I need to chew something. And I do, and I regret it for like 2 hours afterwards. So, yeah. Yeah, it's, just the solids and stuff. Next question, how long do I have the tube, or have I had the tube? It's been 6 months since surgery, Kim. And I've lost, what was my stats? I've gone from 90 since I put on the surgery list, and I'm down to 56 now. And I think someone asked before if I regret the surgery. No, but yes, but no. I'm don't think it's a bad surgery. I'm not going to bag the surgery. I'm behind it 100%. I think I'm just really unlucky, unfortunately. So I don't really regret it. I just regret my stupid ass luck. So, how long do I have to have the tube, and how I had the tube? All right, I've had the tube for about 6 weeks. And how long do I have to have the tube? I've been told for the foreseeable future. Now, it's only viable this is only a short-term solution. If I need long-term feeding, they're going to have to put a port, like a sort of gastrostomy in my stomach, and I don't even want to think about that. That's like, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So for the foreseeable future, I will have the tube. Does the tube hurt? Like every day, like some day, like at the moment, my throat's really raw because of how they stuffed up putting in the tube a couple of days ago. They're replacing the tube, and when the new tube like is first put in, it's not settled into a place in your throat, so you feel like you got tonsillitis. Like it's hard to, like the last couple of days I've eaten jack all food and gotten jack all liquids in because it hurts to swallow. It feels funny in my nose going in, like when you getting it put in, it is uncomfortable and yes, a bit painful. But generally once it settles in, you notice it in your throat. It's a tickle in your throat. But it's livable. It's not like it bugs you every day, so you can't really sleep unless it's the first couple of days it's gone in, where you're really aware of it. What happens when I sneeze? You don't want to know. It's not great. Wiping your nose when it's got a tube in it, and sneezing. Sometimes like you can feel it move when you, or it hitches up and like makes me gag if I sneeze. It's just, yeah, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. What do I eat? Like I didn't know how to answer this question, whether you meant like through my mouth or through the tube. What do I eat physically? Yogurt, baby food, applesauce, mousse, soup, vegetable mash. Yeah, that's what I eat through the mouth. Basically what you'd eat after you had your wisdom teeth removed. And what do I eat through the tube? I eat formula. Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm going back and forth. I might move this over here so it looks like, so I can read and so it doesn't look like I'm turning away from you guys. I'm going to answer Cindy's questions first quickly. So Cindy, I don't regret the surgery, Cindy. Cindy's asking if I regret the surgery because she's considering it. I don't think it's a bad thing. The surgery is, what's happened to me is so rare. Like, the most common thing you're going to get is an infected wound site or staple leaks, and that's all they warn you about, because what happened to me, it doesn't happen. It's so rare that it's like not even worth mentioning. Oh, FYI, I did get an infected surgeon's surgery, so I had to take antibiotics for that, like 3 weeks out. But yeah, just a cherry on the top. And she says, the idea of having a G tube, Cindy, is scares me, like a stomach port tube, because I'm really bad and squirmish at that kind of stuff. Like, I can't even look at cannulas when they're in my arm. So the idea of having a port that goes to my stomach that I have to touch or change, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know what I prefer. Like, maybe I just have to face my fears if it has to be done. Like, what has to be done, like, just soldier forward. But it would be a lot of soldiering on my part. All right, well, next question. How often do I use the feeding tube / machine? I use it for about 18 hours all up a day. I'm on it now. You can see my machine in the background. It's probably going to beep in a minute. Michael, don't be scared of the surgery. This is so rare. All I'm doing is venting. Like, seriously, man, the surgery is great. It really helps with your portion sizes. The risks are so minimal. Don't be afraid of the surgery. All I'm doing, I'm not trying to scare anyone. I'm not anti-surgery at all. So just go for it. It's your health, man. It's your health, and it's the most important thing you've got. Like, yes, I've got this, but I did go into the surgery wanting to clear up my endocrine problems and my PCOS, and I'm on minimal hormones now, which is what I wanted. So I got what I wanted. I just inherited this, but it's my, yeah, that's, don't be scared. Don't be afraid of it. All right. Tamsin, just watch the whole video from the start when we're finished, and I'll give you a rundown. I've also got a couple of other videos up on their forum, where I rant on for 40 minutes. Oh, FYI, hang on. That sound is the sound that wakes me up every morning at like 4 a.m. 3, 2, 1. All right, so there we go. All right, so yeah, Tamsin, there's some other videos up where I go into what's happening and what's been happening with me. On the forum, so you can find those. Yeah, and if you have any questions, just send me a message. And Jody wants to know, you can't reverse the surgery. It's a sleeve gastrectomy, so they've already removed my stomach, so we can't reverse it. We've got to work around it somehow. Yeah. My starting weight, Linda. Oh, my starting weight, depends what you mean. My highest weight was 100. My starting weight for surgery was 80. I'm 56 now. All right. Off. Thanks, Libby. If you have any questions, seriously, be as curious as you want. Like, I literally have no shame. I'm quite willing to share basically anything. So, Libby, if you have any questions, just buy them. I'll answer them for you. Sorry about this. All right, next question. How long will I need the tube for? Do not know. Absolutely do not know. You can't actually have it. It's not a long-term solution. So if I have to have assisted feeding for a long term, I'll have to have a port, a gastrostomy, G-tube put in. Yeah, so I don't know. It's like, I've been told foreseeable future. And Beck wants to know if I feel full all the time. No, I don't. On the feeds, I have, like I do when they increase it, like that, but the bariatric full, that uncomfortableness, but I'm actually just not hungry all the time. Like, I'm literally perpetually not hungry, and I'm starting to develop an aversion to food because of the pain that I feel when I eat it, so that's actually not great. I really don't want to have an aversion to food. Yeah. All right. Okay, what am I